Hey guys, so Apple just released a bunch of new software updates, which includes macOS Monterey 12.3, as well as iOS 15.4 and iPadOS 15.4. So what that means is we finally have a few new features that we've been waiting for. The feature that I'm going to be focusing on in today's video is universal control. So if you don't know what that is, it basically allows you to use your mouse and trackpad on your Mac and control your iPad with that same trackpad and mouse, or vice versa. And you can control more than one Mac, more than one iPad, things like that. It's a really, really cool feature, and I'm excited to finally test it out and that it's finally released. Okay, so let's get started. We're just going to start off by just updating the Mac and the iPad, and then we're going to go ahead and test it out. Okay, so here you can see we have the two devices set up. So on the Mac, it says you have an update available, macOS 12.3, and then we also have iPadOS 15.4 available on the iPad. So we're just going to click on download and install so we can start installing that. Okay, so the update is installed on both devices, so now let's actually test it out. So I'm in display settings now, and I'm just going to go ahead and go to universal control down here. And then I'm just going to say allow your cursor and keyboard to move between nearby Mac or iPad. Push through the edge of your display to connect to Mac or iPad. And then automatically reconnect to any nearby Mac or iPad. So you can just select all of these. It does say it's still in beta. So yeah, it's still like working itself out, I guess. But yeah, you can just go here and set that all up. Okay, so I clicked on that. So now let's test it out. So you can just go into your display preferences here at the top of your Mac, and here you can see link keyboard and mouse to, and I'm just going to click on iPad. So then it just shows that it is working, and then I can just go ahead and you'll see the side here and just drag it over. So here you can see is my cursor. I can go into files here on my iPad, scroll around. I can use the keyboard gestures that is available for Mac, and I can use that on the iPad to easily exit apps and things like that. I can go ahead and maybe when I'm in files, I can drag the file from my desktop on my Mac and just save it here in files, as you can see. Obviously, I can't drag something from the desktop of my Mac to the desktop of my iPad, since that's not how iPadOS works, but I can go into photos on iPad here, then just select whatever I want and then just drag that to my desktop on my Mac, and then it's there. It's so easy and very quick and responsive. There's no lagging what I'm seeing whatsoever. Can even just work on documents from here, and then also Notion. So I can just go ahead and select some text, Command C, go over to iPad, and then just Command V, paste that. And it's really so quick. And also what's really nice is if you don't have the Magic Keyboard, the keyboards that's on your Mac are wonderful. So you can just use this as a keyboard for your iPad if you don't have a good keyboard. So let me just type something out. Spelling is not awesome, but universal control is, so let's just go with that. Yeah, I spelled control wrong. Forget that, but yeah, you get the gist. I think this will help a lot with people's workflows. If they like to work on both platforms, iPadOS and macOS, this is a great way to let those two worlds meet and make it easier for people to work between devices. And just, it's a very big win for the Apple ecosystem, I have to say. So that is universal control. If you have some issues with universal control, because I first had a problem with like connecting it, whatever, my biggest tip is either restart your device. Make sure both your devices are updated. So here you can see it says your Mac is up to date, macOS Monterey 12.3, and here it says iPadOS 15.4. So make sure both of them are on the latest softwares that they can be. For iPad, if it's still not working, make sure when you go to General and go to AirPlay and Handoff, make sure Handoff is enabled, and also cursor and keyboard. And on Mac, what you can also do is when you go to System Preferences and Displays, you can just make sure your display is set here and everything is enabled. But if it still doesn't give the option, go to Add Display, see if you see your iPad there. And if that still doesn't work, what really helped me was going to Dock and Menu Bar, going to Display, and making sure the display options is here at the top of your Mac's menu bar. Just say show in menu bar always. So that really helped me, because then you can just quickly switch to your iPad that is here. So that that is everything that helped me to make sure that it is working. So if it's not working, try any of these and see if it works for you, and then hopefully it will connect. But yeah, that is universal control. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it interesting. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below any other questions you might have for me. Definitely subscribe by clicking on the icon on the screen. Click on the playlist to see all of my other tech related videos, and click on the video to see my previously uploaded video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!